This goes out to all my people of UnitedComicsUniverse. Appreciate you. And it goes like this. Where my fans at? Where my people at? Where my likes at? Where my comics at? Ready, 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 ready. Where my ninja at? Where my crew at? Where my people at? Where my nerds at? Ready, 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 ready. Where my geeks at? Where my nerds at? Where my ninjas at? Where my comics at? Ready, 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 ready. Where my subscribers? Where my likes at? Where my comments at? Where my people at? Ready, 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 ready. Yeah, United Comics Universe. That goes out to our people, our fans, our nerds, our ninjas, our geeks, the whole squad. Love you all. For fans, by fans. Get at your boy, Jonin Show, Fin Red Moon, the whole crew. Out to you, baby. This is another hot one. Hear all about it. Be all about it. Read all about it. Hot one. Wesley Snipes is a hot one. The character Blade is a hot one. Nicolascage is a hot one. Ghostrider, Blade, Intel. Yeah, baby. Let's see what's up. Sounding pretty good. Hopefully they will reprise their roles. More after this.
United Comics Universe.
A universe for fans.
From pages to pictures. We are comics.
Hello, United Comics Universe. Your boy Jonin Show back at you. Doing it up, sniffing it up, cutting it up. Yeah, blazing it up. Found a nice tidbit I just heard about. This one's coming at you from We Got This Covered. WeGotThisCovered.com. It's on October the 7th. Again by a guy I'm liking his articles so far, John Silman. And the title, MCU architect Kevin Feige reportedly wants Wesley Snipes and Nick Cage back in their legacy roles. And we're talking about Secret Wars. Oh yeah, one day, maybe in 5 years, maybe more. But eventually, looks like we're going to be getting Secret Wars. First I was like, wait a minute, how they going to reprise their roles? Well, especially Wesley Snipes when they already casted Mahershala to play Blade. But yeah, they was talking about something totally different. Alright, let's get into this. In the latest, well, the would-be really cool news, Giant Freaking Robot reports that Marvel Cinematic Universe overseer Kevin Feige wants both Wesley Snipes and Nicolas Cage to reprise their roles as Blade and Ghostrider, respectively. The actors would appear in also rumored Secret Wars movie, yeah baby, which doesn't have an official release date and is still a few years away. Fantastic Four and X-Men movies need to come out first, and some other ones for that matter, probably even Blade. If you're not familiar with Secret Wars, yeah, let's get a little intel on Secret Wars for you. Check this out. Secret Wars is the title of Marvel's first ever company-wide crossover event. It was the first crossover event to include all company properties in the history of comics. Wow. Secret Wars was developed at the request of the toy manufacturer Mattel. I never knew that. Who wanted to capitalize on the resurgence in popularity of action figure toys in the early 1980s and create a new line of toys for popular Marvel characters. The company asked for an editorial concept to be published that tied in with the new toy line and brought all the characters together. The toy line that inspired the Secret Wars event did not sell exceptionally well. However, the limited edition line of comics that it produced became the best-selling comic book series in 25 years. Well, that's a nice run. This inspired the idea of having all of Marvel's characters appear in an annual crossover event, and has been a tradition that Marvel Comics has continued to this day. There's been many versions of Secret Wars. A sequel, Secret Wars 2, was published the next year in 1986. Tying in almost every Marvel comic book written at the time and featuring a plot involving the original Secret Wars architect, the Beyonder, visiting Earth in 2015. Marvel released another large event under the name Secret Wars. Yeah, Secret Wars was a really big thing in Marvel. I mean, it was in video games and everything. So when Kevin Feige and them get to that, it's going to be pretty amazing. Can't wait for it. Here's the event synopsis. That sounds good to know. Let's go over that so you can know more about Secret Wars. The Secret Wars event began in each individual hero's respective magazines, with all of the chosen heroes feeling called to a massive mechanical ring that mysteriously appeared in Central Park, and that instantly transport them to a location called Battle World. There it is. When they step inside, the events of each character being transported from Earth to Battle World were depicted in Amazing Spider-Man number 25, Uncanny X-Men number 180, Iron Man number 181. So if you want to read anything about Secret Wars, these are the comics you want, including Incredible Hulk number 229, Thing number 10, Thor number 341, Avengers 242, Captain America 292, and Fantastic Four 265. It is soon revealed that a cosmic entity known as the Beyonder had gathered this large assortment of superheroes and supervillains on Battle World to see who would win in a fight of good against evil. Yeah, I can't wait for Secret Wars. Secret Wars is going to be amazing when we finally get to see it. And well, that's going to be a serious budget there. It's going to be way bigger than Infinity War. But when they finally make it to it, I think it'll be worth it. Hope we'll make it that far in this Marvel realm, this Marvel era. I hope so. I really want to see Secret Wars. But until then, I'm kind of looking forward to when they open up in the area of Fantastic Four. I think that's probably maybe when we'll get a whiff of the Beyonder. Who knows? But that's a little bit about Secret Wars. And back to the latest hot one. All right, yeah, that was a little bit about Secret Wars. But now back to the article. Let's see what they got for us. Secret Wars is a legendary property in the Marvel Universe. It involves scores of superheroes and features the first appearance of Spider-Man's black costume before he knew it was an alien being. Snipes, well, you know that black Spidey uniform, that's Venom. Snipes starred as Blade in 3 movies: Blade 1998, Blade 2 2002, and Blade Trinity 2004. That Blade Trinity sucked complete ass. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. Wesley tried to tell him, but they wouldn't listen to the man. Yeah. Anyway, Blade and Blade 2, iconic. What's some of your favorite lines out of that movie? One off the top of the head, because there's a lot of lines I like to say from that movie. You remember when Blade was like, some motherfuckers always like to try and ice skate up a hill. Something like that? Yeah, that was off the chain.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Blade was the best, man. Come on. That really put Marvel on the map on the movie scene to me. If you seen Blade, watch it again. If you hadn't seen it, where you been? Anyway, the movies had a successful run and many fans credit Snipes with making superhero movies cool. He sure did. I'm glad they said that. Recently, Marvel announced that the Blade franchise will be rebooted with Oscar winner Mahershala Ali. When asked about the reboot, Snipes said he'd be open to returning to the series as long as the story made sense. Now, so that's the perfect thing to say. That makes perfect sense to me.
He was transformed genetically after his mother was bitten by a vampire, who I'm still looking for to this day. Can't wait to meet up with Daddy again. And it made him half human, half vampire. So he's always in a struggle, internal struggle between the good and bad forces. He was found as a child by Whistler, who becomes his guide and sage, and his mentor and friend. And teaches him that there's another way to deal with his condition, and another way to channel his anger. Playing a comic book character is the best of all worlds, because anything goes. Create a different voice, create a different look, different sound, different way of moving with the talking. All the stuff very different from Wesley. I think we're creating a shadow world where the bridge between what is reality and The unreal is very small.
Nicolas Cage is enjoying a career renaissance as of late with the surprise hit Pig. I hadn't heard of that yet. If you've seen that, let me know if it's good so I can see if it's worth looking up and checking out or not. His stint as the ghostwriter wasn't as well received. Cage appeared in Ghost Rider in 2007 and Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance in 2012. He was nominated for a Razzie Award as the worst actor of the year for the first movie. Well, the thing about Nick Cage, he's good and he's bad. And he's good at being bad. And bad at being good. But it's all great. He's very entertaining. He is quite a character. Gotta love Nicolas Cage. Cage is aware of the situation, and he's commented in the past about his feelings toward the two movies, lamenting the fact that they weren't R-rated. I agree with him on that. I think it could have been better if it was R-rated. Ghost Rider was a movie that always should have been a R-rated movie. David Goyer had a brilliant script. He sure did. I read a little bit of it, which I wanted to do with David. And for whatever reason, they just didn't let us make the movie. Yeah, for whatever reason. However, the Ghost Rider character is a beloved part of the Marvel Universe, and another appearance could inject fresh enthusiasm for the character. I think so. I think Ghost Rider has amazing potential, very intriguing character. If you haven't seen Ghost Rider's appearance on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you missing something. Go check that out. That's another version. But Nicolas Cage played Johnny Blaze, I believe, and the one on it was Gabriel Luna. I can't, whichever version. I don't know if that's the actor's name or the Ghost. Oh yeah, Reyes or something like that. Something Reyes. That it's like multiple versions of Ghost Rider. It's like 5, 6, maybe more than that of them. They showed another version of Ghost Rider in the Ghost Rider film with Nicolas Cage. You remember how can I forget his name? He's such a talented actor. Sam Elliott. Yeah, he played like the old cowboy Ghost Rider. Amazing. I would love to see more of that. Secret Wars, when it comes out eventually, would feature the most amount of Marvel characters in one movie since Avengers Endgame. Absolutely. Way more. Probably way more than anything so far. Secret Wars is a heck of a crossover. We're talking about multiversal stuff here. Multiple versions of the same character all over the place, you know? I think the multiverse of madness probably leading into that. And they also note that, November the 5th release date is the next big feature Marvel movie coming out, Eternals. Yeah, hype about that. But what do you think? Are you excited about Blade coming back? The original Blade, the true Blade, the real Blade. I hadn't seen Mahershala do his thing yet, but Wesley Snipes is a hard act to follow, baby. He got to really deliver it. He's a talented actor. He got a chance to be equivalent, but I don't know if he could ever be better. We'd have to see. We'd have to see that. He's such a talented guy. I don't really want to say that he can't do it, but Blade is such an iconic character. Wesley Snipes made that character off the absolute chain. I mean, it was so on point. Yeah, I felt like I liked Blade even more in the movie than I actually did in the comics, and I'm a Blade fan. I felt like he brought it to life in a way that I'd never completely envisioned, but it felt like the comics to me. But at the same time, it was like, I don't know, he just gave it a life that was just so captivating, so amazing. The way he delivered his lines and his actual real ability to do martial arts and act is phenomenal. It's not too many talents that are that skilled at martial arts and that skilled at acting. I mean, his chops is on par with just about anybody. He's amazing. But what do you think about that? Let us know down below. And if I hear some more on this, I'll be sniffing around. See what we got more on this right here. Secret Wars, baby. Secret Wars. We getting it soon enough. No, actually it's gonna be a long ass time, but okay. Thanks for coming out, United Comics Universe. And remember, we are comics, baby. I'll catch you again. Love you all. Take care out there.
Copyright disclaimer. Citation of articles and authors in this report does not imply ownership. Works and images presented here fall under Fair Use Section 107 and are used for commentary on globally significant newsworthy events. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Community Guidelines Disclaimer. The points of view and purpose of this video is not to bully or harass anyone, but rather share that opinion and thoughts with other like-minded individuals curious about the subject.